Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. This is your reading for January 2024. I am the Healing Grasshopper. I've already cleansed your space and meditated and pulled 5 cards just to draw your energy into my space and get an idea of what your energy is like. So I've started with the LeClaire Lenormand. And I have to say, I couldn't hardly believe what I see here. I'm picking up on um, this has to be a small number of you, um, Aries, but apparently your spirit guides really want to address this. Um, that of all the signs in the zodiac, one of the most gregarious uh, signs are you guys. You guys are all about, partying, and you guys are the ones that are dancing on the table. Um, but the Lenormand is saying that you have been invited or included in some kind of gathering of smart and successful people, high vibrational people too, that can bring you um, opportunity. I mean, this is so great. You know, excuse me. Yeah, let me just grab a little bit of water. Um, this would be a sight for sore eyes for some of the other signs that are just going through it. You guys are unsure whether you should go to this party. Um, wow. And I mean, for an Aries to be unsure about a party, maybe it's because you feel like you're out of your elements and you don't feel like you'll thrive there. But I mean, with the clover, it's really saying that you have some opportunities here. But let's see what the Rider Waite tells us. So I don't recall ever meeting a shy or outwardly insecure Aries. Not that an Aries can't be insecure, but I mean, it's, I don't know. It's just not, it's not something that you see often. Um, Socializing is something that you guys usually thrive at. Um, Okay, let's get 3 minutes. I don't want to put you through the shuffling, so I don't know about anyone else, but I find it a little irritating if shuffling lasts for too long and I'm listening to readings for myself. Um, so I'll spare you of it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Let me just, okay. Hmm. Yeah, so here's your indecision. So this is obviously more about more than just, oh yeah, more than just a party. This is stemming from this failure to launch here. And look at that, an upright hangman that we saw was a repeated theme in the Pisces reading. Um, so yeah, so the of Swords is telling us. I mean, it's just written all over here that you have you have emerged from something painful, something that you felt really left out in the cold about, um, and have indecision about how to move forward. And you just feel out of sorts and just not like yourself, not like your usual, quick-witted um, self. Yeah, so the lovers, you must have really loved this person, but it just was didn't work out. Was it karmic, perhaps? But you're the Queen of Pentacles here. You have, um, and you know what's really been a theme with almost everyone so far is that introspection. Just everybody. I need to do some collective readings on introspection, um, and the hermit energy because everyone seems to need it. People need people. Okay. I'm not saying that everyone needs to go isolate, but the collective, and not just Aries collective, the entire collective is really making a change right now about their relationships with others and discerning between, um, a, a toxic karmic relationship and a healthy one, and which can seem at face value something that's very, very easy to do. But trust me, I understand. I myself have just emerged from a long-term, not romantic relationship, relationship where I had known someone since I was very, very young and was very, very abruptly or arguably abruptly. I mean, in hindsight, there were signs along the way, but um, what felt like an abrupt event that really made me see how toxic the relationship was. Because before that, I really loved this person and really saw this person as, you know, my platonic soulmate. Um, that person that I felt at home with, that I knew would never hurt me, hurt me. So trust me when I say, Aries, that I understand this feeling of betrayal or um, some kind of wounding from someone that you love. And it can put you in a state where it turns your life upside down and it just taints every corner of your life. And then it makes it difficult to move forward with a clear head, right? Because here you have a feeling of loss and despair and being left in the cold and not being in your right mind with a failure to launch. Um, and then this is the same message here in having to depart from a loving relationship and not seeing things clearly because the hangman is about um, having a unique and clear perspective. And the hermit also um, mirrors that clear perspective. It's about taking a moment, and that's what it's saying, taking a moment so that you can be in that right position of gaining the proper perspective. So no, we're not going to go back to the Lenormand yet. Let's clarify. I mean, I don't know that I really need clarification, but it's something that I just kind of do. Um, I like to see what two Rider Waite decks will tell me. Um, yeah, there. Bear with me. Aries, I'm so sorry. My beautiful Aries, one of my favorite signs. Because I'm a Capricorn myself, so Aries, I have a special place in my heart for you guys because it's you guys bring the fun and spontaneity that Capricorns usually need. Okay, yeah. There's another theme that I'm seeing a lot is death and letting go of what's happening in the past. Um, so you know, this is January we're talking about, and January is all about fresh beginnings, too. So let's leave this trauma behind so that we can get to wish fulfillment and celebrations and abundance that this party or this gathering or this networking group is going to bring you. So Aries, stop with the clouds here. There's nothing to be to ponder or wonder or be apprehensive or indecisive about. Just go. And by the way, I feel like I'm really the pot calling the kettle black, because I really am the type of person that's I will often not go to the parties that I'm invited to. There's a networking group that a friend of mine always nags me to go to, and I'm an empath, and I'm really that type of person that's like, oh, do I have to? And I know it'll be good for me, but I don't know, I'm not ready. Um, so I feel kind of guilty encouraging you, Aries, to do the very thing that I myself shy away from. So, but um, for you, Spirit is saying that you're going to be glad you went. This is going to be good for you. So let's get some advice. Um, this is the higher self deck. I like this deck. Oh, hold on, just a minute. It's okay. Um, yeah, I said I wasn't going to shuffle. So let's this aside here. Oh, let's look at the bottom of the decks here. Okay, the Queen of Swords. We've been seeing her often too. The bottom of the deck here is, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm not even going to address these. This toxicity that you've had um, in your life, just don't engage with it. Just move forward. That's going to be the theme for this year for everyone, it seems. Just move forward. Arguing and thinking about the toxicity isn't going to serve you. And hold your tongue. Don't satisfy your ego momentarily and say something that that you won't be proud of later. Just don't do it. Oops. Oh, right. I said I wasn't gonna shuffle. Yeah, that was just kind of an out of sorts energy that I just had. Um, oh, Aries, my sweet Aries. Um, yeah, I really feel like you guys are not yourselves, but Spirit's about to tell us how you can recover your beautiful light. So you can be the acceptance. Um, okay. Acceptance is it's apropos for Aries especially because don't take this as a criticism. It's just in your nature of expecting a certain standard, which a Capricorn can totally dig this because we're the same way. Um, and kind of, you know, looking for perfection in yourself and others. So there needs to be an acceptance. Just forgive yourself and the other person. No one is perfect. This person, whatever it is that they did, is they're going to need to deal with it in their own way and deal with their own karma and have their own karmic lessons. So just set that aside, which is easier said than done, yes. But just like the Pisces reading, if you want to check out that one, um, feel your feels. Don't deny your feels. I'm not saying get over it and go to a party. That's, I am encouraging you to go to a party, but I understand that it's not, I'm not trying to sound flippant about it. Um, Take a moment and feel your feels, but don't stay there too long, and certainly um, don't indulge in, wallow in the toxicity of this other person. There needs to be forgiveness with both. You need to find a way to forgive them so that you can move on and then forgive yourself for whatever it is that you feel you could have done better. I don't know. Divine timing. Right. Everything does happen in divine timing. You need to be patient. Um, but also, let's get one more. Right. Okay. Sure. Here we are again. Um, Same for Pisces, same for Aquarius, I think, as well, where spirit is really pleading with them to look within, and that is where you'll find them waiting to help you inside of you, not looking outside of you at the toxicity. So take a moment, look within, but also do this lovely thing that's been presented to you. Spirit is really urging you to do this new thing that maybe might be out of your comfort zone. And I feel like only out of your comfort zone because your confidence has been nicked a bit. It's been damaged just a bit, but you can shake it off if you can just look within and get your encouragement from spirit and regain your strength and your confidence back. I do feel there's just like a disappointment. This isn't too much of a devastating sadness or even anger that I've felt in other readings. This is just like being tired and exhausted and just losing oneself. So, but there is a feeling, a thought that I'm having here about um I was also telling another sign that God never puts anything in front of you. God never puts you through anything that you can't handle. Um, Sometimes you're not down to be built back up. There's something here, um, maybe that you have to look at in this situation that you've been through, that you felt left out in the cold. Um, some tools, some karmic lessons that you may be able to take forward with you. And I don't know what those tools are. You're just going to have to um, look back. And by look back, not over analyzing and looping in your head about it, but really reviewing it with spirit and seeing what you might be able to take forward to um, move you forward and in a bigger and better way so that you're stronger and better than you were before. Because this despair and left out of the cold feeling, you're going to walk straight into the Queen of Pentacles here. But just work on putting this behind you. So, Sonia Choquette, um, let's just do some advice from Trust Your Vibes, my favorite advice deck. Get 3 cards from Sonia. Take your time. Okay. Be generous. Yeah, so be generous, definitely. Okay. Didn't we have another? Acceptance, right. Be generous definitely goes with acceptance here. Clear the past, of course. That's what I was just saying. You need to move on. Um, so, and this kind of sounds like conflicting advice. Take your time, but hurry up and clear the past, and go to the party. Again, I feel like um, I'm not being fair to you. I hope that you don't feel that way. Absolutely take your time. Because that's what I feel that I've had to do in my own life. I've had people also telling me, suck it up and go to the party. So, and I have been told, that I'm stagnant, that I need to move forward. So, um, I want to be careful here that I'm not doing the same with you. Take your time, absolutely. Um, but just make sure that you're doing it in a healthy way, that there is self-care, that you're being forgiving with yourself, you're being generous with yourself, you're being kind to yourself, and that there's acceptance of yourself and others too. Accept that they're imperfect and let it go. Accept yourself and whatever imperfections that you may have um, noticed recently. I assure you, they're probably not even close to as catastrophic as you think they are. And just clear the past because you've got great things coming in the future. This is you, the Queen of Pentacles. This is stability coming from instability. So it's there. You're going to be okay. So let's see if this clears up for the next month. I'll be very interested to see what February's reading will be like. Um, time. Hold on. I have a deck that I don't use all that often. Maybe it's on the shelf in another room. It's something like something time. Oh yeah, cards of time. Find the right moments. Yeah, this is a deck. I think I've used it all of like 1 or 2 times. Okay. Okay. Yeah, too many cards. We'll take the first two, maybe. Sunday. Go inwards and develop a vision. Yeah, we're talking about uh, going inwards. Alpha and Omega. You are free in the choice of movement. Um, yeah, you have choices. You have the choice to move on. You're not really out of the cold. It may have felt that way, and you may feel that way now, but you can choose not to be here. You don't have to be here. You just have to find your inner strength, and it'll happen. The first thing you need to do, though, is just do some kind things for yourself, things that make you feel good and happy. And maybe if you're feeling better about this group, maybe you'll find some of that strength in this group. So, yeah, I think that'll be your reading. Thank you for joining me in my space. I hope that what I had to tell you was helpful. Um, please toss me a like and subscribe. I would be very grateful. If you feel the urge, the need, um, to vent, please do so in the comments. Um, it might be cathartic to vent a little because I'm sure you might find other Aries who feel the same way as you do. So, and I'm curious to know what you guys are going through. And tell me about the party if you go to this party, please. Maybe you guys could help me get out of my own shell because no one does that better than the fire signs. I'm an earth sign, so I like to climb in my shell and linger there a bit. It's not natural for you guys. So, love, light, and healing to you, Aries. Strength and fortitude to you. You'll be fine. I love you, and I'll see you soon.